All right, y'all. I wanted to put up a quick video real quick because one of the things that I've noticed for at least like the past, oh my God, several years is that some of these fake, crazy, obsessive so-called witches and spiritualists on here, they kind of are tipping the balance off, way off. And I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this. Okay, this is really, really important. I want you guys to listen to me very carefully. Okay, please start to ignore these mentally ill people in social media, and I'm going to tell you why. When someone does something to you, right? They are pretty much putting their bad energy off on to you. So even when you reverse something, you're still cursing the person. But there are some people that have done things to you to where they just need to be cursed. Okay. And if you are not cursing these people, even in the Bible even has curses in it. Okay. So this is a lot of y'all will ask me over and over again, why do bad people just get away with what they're doing? Well, they don't. But I think that a lot of this fake spirituality and these people on here that are, here's what they try to do. And this is one of the reasons why I wish that if I could go back and change it, that I would have given zero response to some of these people on here. Because what they make it look like is that if you curse somebody for their actions, that they can just come back to social media and do what they do. So they're actually sort of sideways programming the public to not accept curses. Curses are wonderful when they are justified. And in a normal situation, because I don't curse enough people at my company. I don't, and I should be, because curses can bring about a lot of growth and can bear a lot of fruit. It is very healthy for somebody to learn a lesson and to be taught a lesson for the things that they're doing to other people. Okay. Now, I think that what these people online, because I think it's a lot of mental midgets. I think what they are trying to drive home to a lot of you guys is that, if your enemy gets cursed, that somehow they're going to be able to come back and do something horrible to you. But in reality, in real life, like with the people that y'all dealing with that are fucking y'all over and doing shit to y'all, they would have no idea actually even where the shit is coming from. I mean, I guess they could go and get a reader and guess, but in reality, can't no reader see me. If I curse somebody, me and you are cloaked. There's no karma in cursing somebody that fucked you over. They are trying to make it look like it is karma, because people that are in a mindset or a mode that they can do whatever they want to do to you and they won't have to worry about it. People that are in that mindset, they don't want to be cursed. They don't want the karma. And really, to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you what the karma is. The karma is the process of releasing that negativity, which can be fucked up. It can result in a lot of shit. And let's face it, most of the people that are going off and flying off at the handle disrespecting you, they're not taking spiritual baths. They're not doing the work required to clear themselves. They can't clear themselves. They would have to come to a high priestess like myself to clear themselves of that stuff. Okay. So even the people that are practicing witchcraft on you, just doing a reversal is not enough. You actually do have to curse and bind those people. Okay. Don't be discouraged from doing curses on people because you think it's going to bring you bad luck or bad karma. If anything, it will have the opposite effect. People that think that they can do whatever they want to do, they want you to believe that. In reality, I don't give a shit how much protection they have. And I can remove somebody's protection in 3 seconds. So protection can be removed. Okay. I think specifically for either my followers or people that run across my videos, I think that they want to program you to not curse your enemies when in reality you do need to curse your enemies. There is a Psalms in the Bible that mentions, it's a Bible curse actually, and it mentions they took joy in cursing me. That's something different. I think that's why a lot of people are afraid to curse their enemies because of the Bible. Curse your enemies because if you don't curse them, they gonna curse you. And some of them might even be using that Bible. I'm gonna start making it a policy of my company that your enemies get cursed as well. And the problem is that a lot of you guys will be afraid or either you'll feel bad. They don't feel bad for you. You think it's something powerful or either noble about being the bigger or better person. Oh my God. Stop thinking that way. I had a client that had somebody owe her money. I cursed them, paid her money. Not all of it, but a big chunk of it. Paid my client some of the money and is working with her to pay it back. Owed her that money for a few years. Was giving her the runaround. As soon as I cursed her, money starts popping up. She starts paying the money that she owes. Curses are good and they are necessary sometimes. You cannot allow somebody to get away with that because what people will do is they will keep going and keep going and keep going. There's not going to be somebody in social media to make a fucking humiliating video about you if you fucking curse them. Now, if you have an ongoing beef with somebody, if you have an ongoing beef with somebody, that is something that that's another thing, guys. And I'm gonna talk to y'all about that from a separate video. And this is extremely important, extremely, extremely. Okay. I'm gonna talk about that next. Okay. It's about when I invoice you for payments and you don't pay it right away. Don't come to me if you are not ready to pay for the work that you need, because my spirits are not going to work for free, and they're going to see that as you trying to get over on me. Okay? It's one of those things to where that would be just like going to a therapist and talking to them about your problems and then not paying them with no insurance or no way of paying. It's the same thing. It's putting your issues, especially when it comes to spiritually, that would mean that you're putting an issue on to me that you haven't paid me for. That means that I'm dealing with the spiritual energy of whatever is going on with you. So if you're not ready to pay for your work, please don't ask me to invoice you. Don't even talk to me about rituals that you need. That's why I have a separate thing for a consultation and a reading. Yes, a reading can turn into a consultation, but that's only if you are ready to pay, because my spirits will start feeling like they're getting the runaround. Okay, and we are very fair. I not we. I am very fair and very good to my clients, and I do way too good quality of work to be jacked around. Okay, and it's not good to do that. It's almost like you're trying to vampire off of me, right? So then my spirits will start getting kind of weird, and they'll be like, well, you know, okay, yeah. So I'll talk to y'all about that on a separate one. Don't come to me and waste up my time and energy and crowd my space with when you have spiritual problems, when I tell you about it. And then also when I tell you that you have a spiritual problem, like if you don't have the money, just say I don't have the money. If you don't have the money, right? But then when you're saying, well, I kind of I don't know, or my spirits will kind of start feeling like you're not taking them seriously, and they'll just say screw it, I'm not going to do that particular working for you. I'm not going to do it then, because that's crowding up my space. And then also I'm already working for you, I'm already doing the work for you, like basically, like, especially if I've invoiced you or you've told me that you're sending me the money and then you start giving me the runaround, that means that my spirits are already working on the situation, and they don't like to work for free. Okay, I don't like to work for free. Nobody can work for free. This is how I pay my bills. And if you have any kind of issue like a spirit on you of bad luck, and and I'm talking to you about that spirit, and then me and you are now communing with one another, and you're supposed to actually pay for the work so that I can do the work for you, then what are you trying to pressure me to do the work for you before you actually pay? So then I'll feel compelled, because that bad energy or spirits or both are now connecting to me energetically. So that's why it's very important. If you're going to do it, do it. If not, don't jack me around. Okay, I'll come with a separate live on that, because seriously, I don't, I don't run a bank company. I'm not a loan company to where I do a IOU for you. No, I'm going to expect my money, right? I'm going to expect my money. If you want the work done, if you feel like I'm too expensive, go somewhere else then. But you probably already have went somewhere else and got no results. I don't understand that. I understand that money is kind of tight these days, but and I still like, and whenever I talk to y'all, y'all notice that you just start having money appear in your account. You just get unexpected money out of nowhere just by talking to me. But you don't want to give me the money for the service that I gave to you. And why is that? Is it because of these fake ass witches in social media? Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. And I'm not gonna curse you or nothing for that. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm not dealing with that energy. And I'm not gonna deal with your energy if you're not gonna pay me to do it. Because that's what I get paid for. If you wanted something free, you can either go to church or go to someone that offers those services for free. Or either do it yourself. Just don't tell me that you're gonna get the work done and then you don't get it done and then you're asking me to invoice you but then you don't pay it. Right? I don't like doing that. I don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean they can go to church honestly if it gets to the point where it's too much, that's and I don't even believe that church is free. In fact, church seems like just a place where people get donations. This is from their followers. I don't think that they offer spiritual services besides prayer. Okay, and prayer can work when you're in a dire circumstance. It can work. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, y'all need to start cursing y'all enemies because y'all messing up the balance and the people will complain and they'll say, "Oh, evil is reigning supreme," and da 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 da. And yeah, that's because y'all always trying to be the bigger person. While you're trying to be the bigger person, the evil people are doing whatever the fuck they want to do while you trying to be the bigger person and thinking that, oh, I'm gonna go to heaven and that person's going to hell. If you even believe in that concept, you know, I believe in cursing my enemies because they need it. They deserve it, especially people that are doing disgusting things to you, violating you. A person violating on you and trespassing on you definitely deserves to get a curse. Okay, you can't sit up here and say, "Oh, but I'm the better person." People look at you like you slow. You must be slow or something. That's a slow person that would think that way. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be the bigger person. I mean, I could say that to somebody all day and night, but I still might hit them with some fucking work. So quit trying to be the bigger person and quit being scared of the shit. What are you afraid of surviving? You afraid of overcoming your issues? You got somebody sitting up there doing all kind of stuff to you, disrespecting you, and you talking about I'm gonna be the bigger person. Like you look retarded. I'm sorry. I love you, but shit, you look dumb. I'm serious. I hate to be harsh about it. I hate to be harsh about it, but I gotta keep it a buck. Right. The bigger person is AKA I'm scared. I don't want to step outside of my comfort zone. Okay. So, people that are doing, and we've seen people even in social media do some evil, disgusting shit to people. You think if you, I ain't, look, I have cursed everybody. I don't have to curse. Y'all, I'm not shitting with y'all. These people that come at me sideways, you know what I do? I'll screenshot their channel. Okay. I'll screenshot their channel where their negative energy is coming from. This is and I'll put them all on a goddamn collage. You step over your boundaries and you getting cursed. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I ain't cursing it. I done had to curse up to 30 people at fucking once. And they deserve it. And I ain't feeling bad for the shit either. Right, right, Kinsley's mommy. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I think that a lot of these people that are slow and mental midgets on this website will do things to people, and when they get them curses back, they want to make videos to people and shit. And it's like, what the fuck are you making a video for? Don't you got some energy to transmute, stupid? They don't realize alchemy is about transmutation. You ain't transmuting shit. I what? You got screenshots of your I do too. Oh my God. I think we're soul sisters, Kinsley's mommy. We must be sisters somehow because I got them in my phone too. But I keep them in my files, just pictures. I have like a whole row of them. It'd be like 30 of them. It looked like a goddamn police lineup and shit. I showed, I will curse 30 people at once. All of them cursed. Put their asses in some cat dung and shit. Oh, hell no. It is transmutation. It is. And people have to be responsible for their actions. Nobody just goes around just like, imagine if we lived in a world where people just went around just being able to do what the fuck they want with no damn consequences. There are consequences to your actions. So I just wanted to put it out there that I do offer curses. I have a goofer curse that I offer. I have coffin work. Yes, I do offer death magic, especially if your enemies are dangerous. If you got enemies threatening your life or your livelihood or calling up to your job or threatening you, stalking you, I will do death magic on them. I will. I will ask spirit to kill them somehow. I don't give a shit. They deserve to die. They need to die. Hopefully, they'll die before they ever get to come around to you or do bodily harm to you. Shit, why y'all think y'all be saying, oh, shit, y'all, I don't be doing stuff to make people have car accidents and shit like that because that could potentially hurt another person. But mine are usually, I don't like to do anything that can potentially harm innocent people that I don't fucking know. But so I don't do things to people cars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That I'll make a person wish they were dead. Shit, you gonna wish you was dead. For real. So I do offer death magic, and I also do a what's that kind of curse? I'll do my cat dung curses are mm, they are it's different things that I can do, but I offer a variety of curses, and my curses do work, and they work very quickly. Okay, and ain't nobody scared. People be running around here trying to jack you around, and when you curse them, they'll be like, I'm gonna threaten your life. Then that's when they really in violation. The queen of witches be like, what? Bitch, sit your ass down. I'm about to make your tires blow out. I'm about to blow up your phone. That's when the gods will step in. And you think Hecate and deities like Arachne or fucking Yemi Ya, you think that they don't believe in cursing people? You think that they will help you curse people? Hell, even Jesus will help you curse people. Shit. So Please do start cursing your enemies. And don't come to me with that weak shit. Oh, I don't want them to be hurt. I don't want to harm anybody. What y'all will tell me a whole story about what somebody fucking did to you, and then you'll say, yeah, but I don't want anything to actually happen to them. Why do you think what well, okay, let's say that you hex them or curse them, which is very healthy for you. Otherwise, you're internalizing all of that fucking anger and shit, right? What, what do you think they're gonna do to you? What do you think? It's not like y'all watch social media, and that's why I said a lot of these witches need to be more responsible because they'll be out here arguing and stuff and making it obvious that they felt some type of way about some bad energy that somebody sent back to them or something because they're stupid. Somebody sent me some bad energy, I'm already transmuting it, but I do think that God is, will do certain things. I do feel that the powers that be will make stuff happen real fast for other people, or maybe it may make it slower. I had some witch put a goddamn eviction curse on me several years ago, and it didn't manifest until like 2 years ago and shit. I don't know the fuck was up with that, but yeah. So, and that, yeah, but quit listening to these people, quit paying attention to these stupid ass witches in social media. Except for me, they're big babies, they're whiners. If they do some shit and get some shit back, they be whining about a fucking reversal. Like, I could have cursed you. The fuck? I could have cursed you. They be whining and crying all day and night. Okay? They believe in hooding you. hmm Yeah, I mean, if somebody is threatening your life, and it's certain stuff that could mess with your life, like the person that tried to put an eviction curse on me, I could put a death curse on her and be perfectly fine with it. Because the way that spirit sees it is, especially a woman and a family out on the streets, that could potentially cause health problems, sickness, and death. So I have every right to put a death curse on that person. Like, oh, okay, so you was trying to wish homelessness on me, which, is something that's very devastating. I understand that there are homeless people on this website that do vlogs and they try to glorify it and glamorize it, but being homeless is not a good goddamn thing. And my mama is deceased. My mama is gone, and I don't have no family over here. So my bills and my rent has to be paid. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure it's paid, even if I have to take somebody's soul out of their goddamn body because they want to play around with magic. Yes, I do. And I actually enjoy doing black magic on people. I enjoy giving people their fucked up karma because they deserve it. So make sure that y'all contact me about them curses and hexes too. Quit playing around with people. Mm, mm, damn, damn, damn. Kinsley's mommy, girl, I don't want to piss you off. Shit. Right, social media witches. They want to argue and go back and forth and shit, talking about they a witch. Like, bitch, I will curse you. The fuck are you talking about? Like, and they don't. It's so annoying and repulsive. They repulse me literally. A lot of these witches in social media, not some of the ones. Like, there are some witches that I absolutely adore in social media, absolutely adore. So I have a lot of them that I watch. They are very sensible. I have gotten some good witchy tips from them. But these stupid, slow, mental midgets running around here, these witches running around here, you know what I'm saying all this shit, speaking curses. If you're online speaking, even if you're speaking it and you're not writing it down, you're online yelling and screaming at somebody, passionately speaking curses on them and shit. I do regular, like my transmutation jars will send a curse back to you. My witch bottles will send a curse back to you. So they are creating their own curses and then coming back here crying about the shit. They'll come out in social media and fucking lie to get attention or to try to steal from you and shit. And then next thing you know, they cursed and they be sitting up there crying about the shit. Like it's annoying and I don't want to be associated. And yes, I have been very public in saying that anybody that has been stalking me on this website, lying on me, harassing my family, contacting my family members, that I hope you die. Yeah. My world would be better off if you were not here because you're harassing me. If you would stop fucking harassing me and acting like an idiot, I wouldn't feel that way. Okay, and like, have I not been upfront about that? What does that make me evil? So I'm supposed to sit around and be honored by somebody stalking me for a decade? No, no, and lying on me and telling lies on me and attacking my children. Oh, I love Oya. Yeah. So I don't know what to tell these people, but they're frauds, and it's almost like they're trying to tell you, well, if you curse somebody, you're gonna get karma or something. Fuck karma, man. Oh my God. The only people that deserve karma is them, the people that are fucking doing harm. And yeah, what do you think witches do purification for? If I do a curse on anybody, I'm gonna have a white candle going for purification and protection. Or either purple. I'm gonna have a purple candle going for some fucking protection. Because it's not fair that, yeah, sometimes I think that does happen, but I think that you have to make sure that you protect yourself before you just put a curse on somebody. And I have protection, but I still think that the problems that you guys are having will just get worse and worse and worse because you're not nipping anything in the bud. You know what I'm saying? You're allowing them to have no limits and bounds is what you're doing. And then also, y'all enemies, especially if you're just a regular client, you're not in social media. Your enemies are not in social media, and you're not in social media like that to where they are thirsty enough to continue to go back and forth with you. So some people, they think that that's how they're transmuting it, but you're actually not transmuting it. You're trying to sling shit back and forth with a slingshot. So they think that by going live that they're transmuting it, and that's not transmutation at all. Okay, it's not. So, that's not going to happen. Your enemies they exist on a different thing. In fact, I don't even really consider the people in social media as my enemies per se. I don't even consider them to be my enemies. They're more so decoys. They're puppets being used by someone else, to be honest with you. And I know exactly who the puppet master is. So, right, right. People be thinking if they curse somebody, they going to almost lose their house or their car or something. No, you're not. You're going to be fine. So make sure y'all, because that's called balance. That's called justice. Okay, that's called justice. Somebody that does something to make you lose your job or some shit like that, you better curse their asses. I don't care if it's a job you didn't even want. But anyway, I gotta go. It's almost 3 o'clock. I gotta go.